So for my last outing, I headed north up the A1 to Peterborough for Hereward 25. I'm heading south this time, not quite so far. I'm just going down to Sandy in Bedfordshire because there's a new game shop that's just opened up. Yes, today on Dragon's Teeth we're visiting Miniature Mayhem. So we're here at Miniature Mayhem today, and here's Dan, owner, proprietor, cheese, boss.
That's it, yeah. All of the above.
So what was your starting gaming, Dan? How did you get into gaming?
The very first time was my nan took me to a school fete, and she bought me a Space Marine bike off one of the car boot things.
Oh, right.
And ever since then, it kind of, I don't know, since a wee lad, it kind of exploded from there really. But I got kind of seriously into gaming about 10 years ago, I'd say. When it went from just painting odd models to actually learning about that there is a game, you know,
right.
140,000 being the particular game, and kind of never looked back really. I was always more of a painter than a gamer, so I used to commission paint for a while.
Oh right. So that must be a good standard of painting then. So.
I'd like to think so, half decent at least. So yeah, it kind of exploded from there really, and that was always, you know, like a weekend hobby type of thing, just say beer money, but it's more Warhammer money you get for painting Warhammer.
Because you use it to buy more.
That's it, yes.
Yeah. See,
it's a perpetual cycle. You know, you paint Warhammer to buy more Warhammer to then leave in the box, because you're too busy painting everybody else's Warhammer.
Yeah, well, we've all got those unpainted box rules and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then I went to another Warhammer shop with my little boy, and he said to me, "Dad, why don't we have a Warhammer shop?"
Oh, nice.
And I was like, I stood there with him, and then, why don't we have a Warhammer shop? And kind of, he planted the seed, and then 2 weeks later, I was still waking up in the middle of the night thinking like, why don't I have a shop? Well, come on, there's something here, kind of thing. And then 4 or 5 months later, Miniature Mayhem was born, and here we are.
Because there does seem to be a big increase at the moment in the hobby in general. There's new shops opening up quite a lot. There's a huge amount of events going on as well. In Warhammer and in all aspects of gaming really.
Oh yeah. It seems to have really exploded the last few years. I think again, especially with Warhammer, especially just because they became more mainstream, hasn't it really? You know, they've got like the video games, it all exploded and everybody plays the video game, and they've got Amazon shows and celebrities and
well, that's it. I see you got like Fallout down there. So then that it's interesting, this thing now. Something can start as a video game, then it becomes a game, then a TV show, or it might start as a TV show and then it becomes a game.
It all kind of becomes intertwined, doesn't it? It's one big thing.
And it's interesting you mentioned the painting as well, because one thing I think across the hobby is you have all these different aspects. Some people enjoy playing and not painting, some people like painting more than playing, some people like to do everything, make their own terrain and all that.
Yeah, it's a strange hobby that it's almost kind of 5 or 6 hobbies all rolled into one. Like you said, some people might not like painting and playing at all, or the lore, but they really enjoy building the models, so that's the part they like, or people like reading the books, or painting or playing, or the entirety of it as one thing.
So you've got the idea for the shop, and then you've got to turn that into bricks and mortar. So what was that process like? Did you have to look around for a while?
It was a lot of looking for shops, going seeing shops, and then not being happy with the shop because a lot of them were too small. And obviously, when I set out with the idea, I wanted to have the shop, but I wanted to make sure I had a good gaming space.
It's primarily a gaming space.
Yeah, 100%. It was, like you said, a gaming space with a shop rather than a shop with a gaming space, I guess. So that was a big focal point of when I was looking, making sure that I could find somewhere big enough that you can fit 6x4 table takes up a lot of space on its own, and when you put,
and most of us have set something up in the front room, right, or in the kitchen or in the shed in my case, and you get 3 people in there.
That's it, yeah. Especially in the kitchen table, you're squeezing around, knocking stuff off the side, or you've got books all over the countertop.
And let's not mention cats, because that's another. And also, of course, you've got to think of other things like parking and location. Well, first, the size of the place surprised me. It was a great size. But you're like 5 minutes off the A1, and you've got tons of parking out.
Yes, yeah, especially like we said, the weekends, all the other shops around here are industrial, so they're all packed up for the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the car park's pretty empty outside, so there's plenty of parking around, which was another advantage of coming out to an industrial site over being in the town. Although you get a lot of foot traffic in the town, I didn't think that most people walk past a hobby shop. People tend to go looking for a Warhammer or a hobby, a game shop. Yeah. They don't tend to just wander by and go in. Especially if you're looking to play a game, you don't tend to be walking around the town centre looking for somewhere to play. You find somewhere to go and play.
It's like if your hobby was fishing. If you're not into fishing, I've never been into a fishing shop. Right. Yeah. Oh, I'll pop in and have a look.
That's it. Just wander around the fishing. Yeah, that's exactly that. So I thought, the disadvantage of not having foot traffic didn't particularly bother me, because I'd rather have much more space for people to come in and enjoy the hobbies that they love.
And you had your opening just recently, that went very well.
Yes, on the 30th and 31st of August, and it was crazy in the best way possible. I honestly can't thank the people that came enough, because it was mind-blowing when we first opened our doors and had people queuing up outside to come in the door, and it just, for the first 5 hours you could barely move in here because there was just people everywhere. So it was quite overwhelming.
So what do you offer in effect? You've got a lot of spaces here. Can people come in with their own games? You have games laid on? Are you setting up tournament kind of thing?
Currently we host the Biggleswade Wargaming and Tabletop group. They come in here every Wednesday evening and every other Sunday.
Right.
So they kind of take over basically. But we also have our own gaming night on Friday nights, and we're looking to expand to have like a hobby hangout on Thursday evenings possibly. Something which is kind of workshopping and the ideas. We're trying to organise like a junior morning on Sundays, because I remember as a kid going into Games Workshop and they had like the Young Bloods thing where all the other kids used to go in there and they'd have their one little squad of models and you play in the Games Workshop, and that was your Sunday morning. But there's nowhere around here to do that anymore, so I wanted to try and bring that in, especially my boys are just kind of getting interested in the hobby as well. So
that's a great thing, because I think there's this talk about the hobby greying, particularly the historical side of gaming. And getting new people in, young people in, is such a big, important thing, I think. And it can be quite intimidating if you go to a convention, a gaming thing, or even just into a shop sometimes.
100%.
You don't know what's going on. That's a great idea.
Especially when there's lots of people shouting and playing and getting very excited about the game. When you're
passionate.
Yes. when you're a little nipper, it's a bit intimidating. You've got let the grown men shout and don't know where to start. So I thought if I could try and get some youth mornings, even just once a week, just for a few people to come in, learn how to build models, make models, just learn some basic games.
It's a nice introduction. And you've got a wide range of stocks, stuff from Warlord, Warhammer stuff, is it?
Yeah, I mean the main stock is from Warhammer, but we've also got Bolt Action from Warlord Games. There's Fallout from Modiphius, Moonstone. It's got some base materials from Gatehouse Gaming.
Right.
And then constantly expand. I've got Gamers Grass Tufts. I'm looking to get. I've got the Army Painted Speed Paints coming soon.
Oh, excellent. They're very.
Everyone keeps asking me, like, you're getting Army Painted Speed Paints, so I placed the order yesterday. So
I found them the best ones. I'm just painting up a load of 10 mils at the moment, and spray and white, speed paint, a little bit of whatever on top. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
So cool. So you open 5-6 days?
Yes, we do 5 days a week. I've got Wednesday and Friday. We do a late opening, so we open at 11 in the morning. And we close at 10 at night. Thursdays is probably going to change soon, but currently we open at 10 and we close at 6. Saturdays we're open 10 till 8, and Sundays is 10 till 4.
Right. And you have those, and presumably, like I say, with the big ones made, like if someone wanted to hire the place for a particular...
Yes, 100%. I mean, we are looking to try and organise some tournaments in the shop, kind of through the shop. It's just a lot of figuring out what to do next.
And how to get, as we said before, everyone in the same place.
That's it, yeah, everyone to turn up at the same time. But yeah, the tables are available to hire any time, so if you and your friend have got a day of work on Thursday or something, you want to pop down for the afternoon, you can hire the tables out. They're all set out. You can move the trainer. If you want to play a different game, of course, free to just take it down, whatever you want on there.
Excellent. And you've got you've got a Discord server on?
Yeah, I've got
Facebook, all that kind of stuff.
all the social media. We've got a Discord server. That's the main place we try to kind of bring people to try and organise games and kind of build a community, so that if you want to come on Thursday afternoon because you're a day of work, there might be somebody else, not somebody you know, but there might be somebody on the Discord.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm available Thursday afternoon. I can pop down for a few hours and have a game. Just to kind of try and build more of a community around that. Also, there's the Instagram and Facebook pages as well, and the website should all be there.
If anyone who sets up their own business knows as soon as you get into social media.
Tick box, have to be this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
Someone says, I'll send you an email the other day about, all right, which of the 7 emails is no, it was on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
But, like you say, it does act as that. Much easier to organise that.
That's it, yeah. It's just a way for everybody to kind of communicate in between and kind of build a community together, really.
Well, that's the great thing, and certainly you've got the place here to do that, so I hope it all goes really well.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for asking. Thanks.